Lynn Haven City Manager Michael White is behind bars again, but this time by federal officials.
U.S. Attorney Lawrence Keefe announcing today that while other city officials are allegedly responsible for a scheme that defrauded the city of Lynn Haven out of millions of dollars. News 13's Kayla Tucker is live in our studios tonight with details. Kayla, what role did the former city leader play in this act allegedly?
Well, officials say Michael White and the city's community services director David Horton began taking part in the fraud as everyone around them was trying to rebuild their lives. U.S. Attorney Lawrence Keefe says the two worked with different companies to create false invoices and pocketed the money in result of them. As residents attempted to pick up the pieces following Hurricane Michael, others were looking to profit off the disaster.
As a citizen of Bay County and as sheriff, I'm angry that those we trusted to help in our darkest days following Hurricane Michael betrayed us and took advantage of us.
Lynn Haven city officials allegedly took part in a scheme that billed the city millions for work that was never done. On Tuesday, the U.S. Attorney and other officials traveled to Panama City to give more insight to the case.
City Manager Michael White negotiated an emergency agreement with David White and ECS to perform services for Lynn Haven. And the indictment alleges that David White used ECS and Joshua Anderson used the company known as Greenleaf as a means to fraudulently obtain approximately $5 million from Lynn Haven by submitting false invoices for services that were claimed to have been produced for Lynn Haven.
The other three people who were arrested are Joshua Daniel Anderson, owner of Greenleaf Lawn Care of Bay County, Shannon Dolores Rodriguez, and also erosion control specialist owner David White.
It was discovered that many and most of the ECS invoices that have been paid provided no details in support of the required payments. When directed to provide additional documentation for the monies requested and already paid, Mr. White submitted false timesheets prepared by defendant Rodriguez.
Prosecutors say ECS even went so far as to bill the city $35 an hour for employees and $90 an hour for supervisors for work that wasn't even done. Authorities arrested all the defendants Tuesday and seized the vehicles and other expensive items allegedly bought with the illegal profits. Those items including Dodge Ram pickups, Kenworth dump trucks, tractor trucks, pontoon boats, jet skis, vintage cars, and more. All of the defendants are charged with multiple counts of fraud and money laundering. Michael White and Horton are also facing additional charges. Live in studio, Kayla Tucker, News 13, Panhandle Strong.